It began on a quiet evening in Lego City. Raito and Shiro were exploring an old museum that displayed rare and ancient Lego artifacts, forgotten molds, legendary sets, and mysterious tools once used by the original master builders. While inspecting a cracked display case, Shiro noticed something half buried under a pile of dust. A small, leather-bound Lego spellbook with a golden insignia of an infinity symbol, infinity, made of bricks. The label beneath it read, "The Spell of Infinite Bricks, Handle with Imagination." Intrigued, they brought it back to their workshop. Late that night, Raito flipped through its pages, each filled with strange blueprints written in glowing runes. "It's like a magic instruction manual," he said. Shiro, cautious as always, warned it could be dangerous. Magic and mechanics don't usually mix. But Raito couldn't resist testing it. He placed a few bricks on the table, recited a line from the spellbook, and the creation began to move. At first, it was harmless, tiny Lego animals that chirped and waddled around the workshop. Delighted, Raito kept building more, a little dragon, a walking house, even a miniature robot. But as the spell's magic spread, the builds became wilder, faster, and unpredictable. They started building on their own, pulling in spare pieces from around the room to expand their forms. The workshop turned into a bustling jungle of living bricks, creatures climbing shelves, vehicles racing on their own, and structures growing out of control. "We need to stop this," Shiro shouted as a giant Lego cat chased a flying brick bat across the room. But when they tried to close the spellbook, it refused, glowing brighter as if alive itself. The creations weren't just alive. They were free. By morning, Lego City was alive. Streets swarming with moving builds, trains looping endlessly, and towers rebuilding themselves. What began as wonder soon turned to fear as the creations grew larger and smarter. Following strange energy signals, Raito and Shiro reached the city square and froze. Rising above the skyline stood the Brick Titan, a colossal being made of thousands of glowing Lego bricks, the spellbook floating at its core. Creator detected, it rumbled. Must build endlessly. The Titan began absorbing buildings, growing stronger with every brick. Raito's fire only fueled it, forging more pieces. Shiro's ice shattered against its might. It's following the spell, Shiro realized. It can't stop creating. In a fierce aerial battle, the brothers fought with jet-powered builds, forming containment rings of energy. But the Titan broke free, roaring, "I am creation unbound." Realizing brute force couldn't stop the Brick Titan, Shiro said, "We can't destroy what we don't understand. We have to finish the spell." The brothers flew into the Titan's core, where endless creations formed and collapsed around the glowing spellbook. Raito tried to grab it, but his hand passed through light. Shiro saw the final page was blank. The spell had no end. "Endings are limits," the Titan's voice boomed. "Limits destroy creation. Maybe limits keep things from falling apart." Raito shouted back. Combining their powers, Raito's fire and Shiro's calm, they wrote the final line. "Creation is strongest when guided by purpose." The book exploded with golden light. The Titan froze, its bricks floating away like stars. The chaos ended. Lego City was safe again. That night, they returned the sealed spellbook to the museum. As they left, it glowed faintly, a reminder that imagination never truly sleeps.